welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions, and it's all up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Buffalo Bills and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. One game tonight, available in 195 different countries. Wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen's been great first year in the booth with you, partner, and we've seen a lot. Great individual performances, dominating teams, stunning upsets. It all wraps up on the big stage in New Orleans. What are you going to be watching for in this one?
I think such a big factor of this game, Mike, is who handles the changes that come along with playing in the Super Bowl. Every NFL team all year, they want routine, they want consistency. The coaches and players preach that. Well, everything on Super Bowl Sunday, it just feels different. Pre-game feels different. Halftime feels different. The teams that are able to weather those changes the best typically come out and start the fastest and are able to really put themselves in position to call themselves Super Bowl champs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. So now they'll throw it with Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is You have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
First carry for David Montgomery. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bills offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. In motion, Shakir. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here's Sam Martin now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
17 yards that time for number 17.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Goff to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are up.
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Allen. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Allen. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. On target to Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A 2nd down throw for Goff. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's going to have a Lions 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Wright. Williams in motion. Goff to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bills' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On the carry, it's Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's 2nd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta.
I think this drive, and particularly that last third down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for third down to bail themselves out.
The Bills offense going to get it one final time in this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now Allen on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, Goff. This one caught by Patrick. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Is Goff. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But
now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion, Shakir. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On second down, here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Now Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll run the toss with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Williams in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Motion man set right. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane of the goal line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will fight his way to the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen to throw. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over, barring something unforeseen. You got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
In motion, Shakir. Allen going to throw again. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here.
And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are back in this one. It's 17-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A run here with Gibbs. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Second down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions up their lead. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Now he takes off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
On first down, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Looking downfield for Coleman. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Goff to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So, this franchise that has been through plenty, and I mean plenty of ups and downs in their history, this is the year it all finally comes together. And now, Greg, they and their fans get to celebrate a first ever Super Bowl title.
And you think about how much this franchise has been through, the close calls, the ups and downs, Mike. And I think for a lot of their fans, it was starting to creep into, would this day ever come?